Hi everybody, Kim Wilson here, and welcome to the September card class. So fall is in the air, at least in my neck of the woods, and so I'm going to show you some fall cards today. We're going to start with our Fun Fold card, and I'm using the All About Autumn Suite for this card. Now I know it's disappointing that some of the papers and the ribbon for this suite aren't available, but the stamp set and the dies are available right now, and I'll show you a little workaround for the paper and everything too. So the dies are really cool. There's leaves of all sizes and the veins, and then we're going to use this sentiment frame, which is really nice. So All About Autumn. All right, so let's start with our card. Oh, and first I wanted to just mention that my workaround for fall crafting is the inked and tiled actually it's Inked Botanicals Designer Series paper that we are using on some of the other cards. So I think it just has some really nice fall colors, and so that's a good workaround. And there's some of the specialty papers with metallic accents that work well as well. So let me grab a kit here and we'll get started. So let's see. This one's a Fun Fold, so if you have a kit, it's already scored, and if you are in our private Facebook group where we're hosting this, the PDFs are already posted, and that's where the videos will be as well. So let's see, we'll get started on folding the accordions here. So we'll start like that. So there's really 3 panels and then 2 kind of skinny pieces where the accordions are. So my bone folder will get a workout today. Okay, so let's see if I got it folded the right direction here. Okay, one more good hit with the bone folder. So now you can see I've got kind of 3 panels and then a little accordion fold in the center. And the beauty of this card is now as it's folded, it will fit in a standard envelope, which is really cool. So now that we have that folded, let's go ahead and just do our stamping next. So I'm going to stamp on this piece and on my little label. Let's see, it's probably still in the envelope, yes. So if you have a kit, you should have all of these pieces, and I do have kits left if you need one. All right, and we're going to do a lot of stamping in Pretty Peacock today. I've been using this color so much for my fall crafting. I'm just so glad Pretty Peacock is back in our color repertoire here. So just loving that. With a Grateful Heart is going to go on the little label. And now when you're stamping this piece, you've got to remember that it's going to be partially covered. So I'm just going to lay my designer paper right on top of the corner there, so I know where that's going to land. And then I'm going to center my little saying for all you do right there in that little tiny piece there. And if I messed it up, which I kind of did, it's a little crooked, I can flip it over because I haven't glued that piece on yet. I'm going to grab the leaf stamp because you've got to see how pretty these leaves are. So we're going to stamp an oak leaf at the top there, and then I'm going to stamp this on the envelope as well. And then you have a little tiny space there that you can sign your name, so that's good. Really put those aside, and now it's time to put everything together. So we've got our Fun Fold folded, and now we need to add all the pieces. Let's see, I have my liquid glue here. So the designer paper, this paper was really cool, that's why it sold out so quickly. It will be back though in October, so keep an eye out, and it will be back in the store. It's got these beautiful scenery photographs on one side and then these metallics on the other side. So it sold out really, really fast. Yeah, in fact, it sold out almost during the demonstrator pre-order, and then they ordered a bunch more, and it came in and it was gone within 24 hours. So I never even got a second batch myself because my paper share is not going to come together quite as soon as I had hoped. Okay, and then I've got little pretty peacock panels to mount everything on. So that one's ready. And then my scenery piece. See how pretty that foil is? But it will be back. We'll go on that piece. Okay, and now these panels will go here. And I want to make sure that when it folds closed, it's all centered like this. So I'm kind of holding it like that just to see how much gap I need there on the side. And I want to make sure that I only put my glue on that side because it is going to hang off the edge a little bit. So put that there, and that's ready. And then this one we'll do the same thing. Just put the glue on one side, and then I'm going to open that second section up and then center it. And then the whole card will fold together nicely like that. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, the sentiments. So I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. Let's see, again, I kind of want to center that on the card, so I want to put one kind of in the center and then one on that side. So that's kind of centered. So pretty. And then I also die cut a couple of the leaves from the smaller leaves from the autumn leaves dies, and we'll just tuck those under there with some liquid glue. So you have some pretty leaves. There you go. So I called it a double panel accordion fold, but it might have another name. I don't know. It's so hard to name these different folds. There's so many. So folds nice and tight so you can fit it in the envelope. And I hope you enjoyed that card. And I'll be back in just a minute with this one that's next.